campground. There's your water hose. This power adapter right here, say you're at home and you have an extension cord and you want your fridge to cool down before you go camping, you can use this. Do not turn on the air conditioner or use the microwave. It's reduced to 15 amp. Okay? You have to have 30 amps to start the air conditioner, otherwise you can damage it. This sewer hose.
Going by itself if I have it plugged in.
The AC?
The AC.
No, no, let's turn the thermostat on.
Okay.
The toilet paper is RV toilet paper. It's the worst toilet paper in the world, but it dissolves really fast. That's why you need to use RV toilet paper. This is called TST chemical. It's a dry chemical. It looks like a Tide Pod. Set it in the toilet, fill the toilet up, let it dissolve completely, dump it into the tank. Now you're ready to use the facilities. So you'll need to buy toilet chemicals. This sewer hose is designed to get you to a dump station at a campground, hook up, hang on to it, and dump it. It's not designed to be going to a state park where they have full hookups. There's no connection to the campground. Okay, so you need to buy a better sewer hose. I like the liquid chemicals because I don't have to wait for them to dissolve. I just pull 4 ounces in and dump it, and it's good to go. This is your crank for your jacks. This is not a lug wrench. Don't try to use it for a lug wrench. And that. All right, here's the fun part. This is called an R3 recurve. It has integrated sway control built into the hitch head. The ball goes all the way through that hitch head. It rotates. So when you turn, these spring bars don't move. This rotates. This is a pinch point right here. That's the sway control. The tighter you tighten that Allen wrench, the harder this thing is to turn for the sway. So we drive down a road. So to unhook, you get to a campground. This foot does extend out too for longer. I recommend a 6x6 for a good stationary block. Unless I'm picking your truck up. See, the bar's loose now. Take this off for easy access. This is the sway control Allen wrench for you. So now you're going to push on this pin, slide this out. This bar comes out. Swings all the way around until it pushes the pin out and it lifts out. So it's got a 3/4 groove. So you've taken this one off, and you take this one off. Now you're going to lower it back down. Because if you try to unhook the truck, remember I picked the truck up, the truck's going to fall. Just want to put some weight back on it where this will move easy. Once that slides back like that, now I can pick it up off the truck. Okay? And don't forget to unhook your safety chains. Now you're getting ready to go camping. You back under it, set it down on the ball. Make sure that latches. If it doesn't latch to where it falls down in this groove and you can't get the pin in here, you need to pull the truck forward a little bit. Grab me a safety pin, James. Okay. Once you've done that, you're going to snap your bars in. Some people pull out on these pins. I don't recommend it because you can pull them all the way out. Just give them a push once they snap in. Okay, see how low it is now? Now I can't get it up there. Okay, if you pick the truck up higher, it makes it easier. The higher up this goes, the higher up these go. Okay, do not pick your tires off the ground because then the whole thing slides away. You can do this. This is the load bar. This goes in this hole here and it pushes up like that. Then I just take my foot, give it a kick, and sometimes it stays. Now, there's 2 holes here. The inner hole is for this pin. If you go in here and it hits this bar, if it hits this bar, it won't go in, and you can't kick it in any farther, it's touching right here, that means your truck's crooked. That's okay, just put it in this hole. Just put it in this hole, set it down on the truck, pull forward till you're straight. Then get out, give it a kick, move it to this hole. Okay? Same thing with both sides. Once you've done that, then you can lower it back down onto the truck. because I picked the truck up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these say 1,000 pounds. They will hold 1,000 pounds of weight. I'm putting 800 pounds on it right now. This trailer tongue weighs over 800 pounds.
Okay.
Okay? This is what I don't want you to do, but I'm going to show you what happens. Because I've done it a million times. I'm off the ground. All the weight's on this. Hold this pin out.
Oh, God.
See how the truck fell?
Yeah.
Usually you can't pull them out that easy. Most people grab this thing and they hook it in here and they pry it off. And when they pry it off, guess what you're catching? 800 pounds. Tighten your hands, okay? So now that you understand how not to do it, oh, you'd be surprised how many people show up here and these bars go flying across the parking lot because they don't know what they're doing.
Jesus.
She won't forget that one, will she?
No, she won't.
Well, she'll say, you remember that thing he said don't do? What was it he said?
No, I got a recording, bruv.
Recorded.
I've got a recording.
Look what this idiot did.
No, no, no,
All right.
no, no.
Now the other thing I do is to introduce you before them. That way it can't fall in between the hitch. Yeah. And one thing you got to remember about this, if you snap your bars in and this thing's hanging, it's hanging down here, it doesn't fit through here. So make sure your cord's out of the way first. Otherwise you got to take the bar back up. There we go.
You got a up and down.
Up and down, and this is a light. There's a light right here.
Okay.
See the white sticker? That's the maximum retract for this thing. There's a maximum going down too. So if you get to a campground, there's a big swell right here.
Mm-hmm.
This might not pick it up off your truck. That's where a nice 6x6 works really good, about 2 foot long.
Okay.
Some people get them plastic pads and do those things, little stackers, like Lincoln logs. Problem with those on a metal thing, they slip.
Mm-hmm.
And if you walk in the trailer, you can slide it right off of it. So.
Any hints on leveling this thing? I know it depends on where you're putting it, but
They've got the plastic blocks. Some people buy bags of those things and stack them up and back up on them and have all kinds of fun. I prefer a board that long, 2x6. That way you can get both tires at once. So you know where you're going to be, and you know you got to go up about 3 inches. 2 of those boards, set them where the tires are. Pull the trailer forward, slide them where the tire is, and back up on them. And then look at it. Feels great. You can put a level right here.
Yeah.
You put levels on here. Yeah, right there. Just look at your levels. If it's really close to perfect, you're good enough. And then once you unhook from the truck, you can pick the front up or lower it down to level it front to back.
yeah.
And then put your stab jack.
Yeah, those levels, I saw them at Walmart and I grabbed them when I knew we were coming over
Very
here.
good. Well, I don't recommend you run this all the way up to that sticker hits because it's really not good for the gears.
Okay.
Well, just up above your chains and stuff, you're not going to hit the ground.
Okay.
Now the last step of this hitch, sway control. What's this guy? It goes right in here. And right now he's got about 20 pounds of pressure on it. Okay. You're driving home tonight and this trailer's doing this. It's just making you seasick. Come out here and put a whole nother rotation on it. Okay. Get it back in there. Come on. There it goes. Put another 10 pounds, 20 pounds on it. Okay. Now, you're in a campground. You cannot get perfectly straight to unhook or to hook up. You're going to be at an angle. Remember I told you about the bars not making it to the second hole.
Yes.
That's okay. You loosen this up when you go to put the bars back on. You can move this to make it easier to line up here. Because this thing goes like this. This moves. Okay. So if you loosen that up, this will go all over the place. Then you don't forget to tighten it back up. That's your sway control.
Okay.
Never leave this on your bumper. We call this the fireplace poker. There's your tools on those.
Put those in the back.
I'm going to turn off your gas.
Yes.
You don't have to crank them. Just snug. Okay?
Is there a lock or a snap to
It
that?
just sits on there. It's not, it can't go anywhere.
To look really good.
All right. Now all we got to do is close it up. Do you remember how?
I'll let him do it.
Show me how to close it up. Close your slide, and I need my broom. You need your keys. mine. The yellow envelope's mine too. Maybe this thing, you know? Alright, so you gotta close your slides. You gotta go inside first. Yep, you gotta go inside and close your slide. Slide out in.
Check the floor and make sure there's no gravel under there.
Make sure there's no gravel, make sure there's no kids or...
He ain't trying to hear all
The
that.
worst thing is you forget the bathroom lights on. You gotta open it all back up and go back in there.
Is the bathroom light on? You did turn it off? Alright.
Well, I've had people have the air conditioners on. You gotta turn off the air conditioner before you unplug it.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, next time you plug it in, air conditioner comes on. There you go. Any low points is leaking.
What's that?
This is your low point drains, drain in your plumbing. It's leaking. It'll get wet. You can still hook it up to a hose. Find out. Hose on straight. These have O-rings in them. Sometimes they fall off when you put them together. So there's a little rubber O-ring in here.
Mm.
It has the face cone out. This is draining the pipes with fresh water. There's two of them here. There's a hot and a cold under here. This one's just dripping a little bit. I'm trying to make sure that seal is in right. We quit. That's how you drain the pipes too. When you're draining the water heater, you're gonna do them two caps and drain the lines.
Okay.
Hey, now you gotta close your stairs. You got your keys?
I do.
Babe, the keys to the trailer.
I got them.
Oh, okay.
They're on the counter. There you go. Hold that to the center. Hit the center. Put that lever down. Lever center. There you go. Yeah, it's because the trailer's twisted. This ain't moved back. Close that. Okay. It will get easier to close too. This is your deadbolt. Your key controls that. Mine does not. My key controls this one. And so does anybody else who can't have a master key. Purple keys. It does both of them. So that top lock turns halfway and it's locked. You pull the key out. This one, you turn it towards this way, you'll feel it lock. Turn it back to straight, and pull the key out. Right? Then unlock the front door. Other than that, it's all up to you.